there everybody, and welcome to another workout video, and will most likely be the last workout video for a little bit until I make a new workout plan for myself, or I have some major physique changes that I want to share. But the next few videos will be related to other projects that I want to complete or tinker with. Another workout video after this one will most likely be posted in about a week. So there's that. With that out of the way, I also want to thank anyone who subscribed to my channel, who watches my content, who gets any form of enjoyment out of my videos. And I'm hoping to have a more diverse lineup of content going down the line. So without further ado, let's actually get into the workout. So first we're going to do a few stretches because I have been neglecting some stretches for the past few days and it's been really biting me in the ass, so to speak. So first we're going to do this stretch where I just hold this position for about 30 seconds. Ooh. Yeah. I have actually been very impressed with my progress towards growing my forearms, and that progress has been decently substantial over the course of the last few days. And I have been dabbling in like motivational videos because I love music. I love creating music or sharing music. And currently I am working on trying to actually make my own personal music video using lyrics that I wrote. But I have found quite a few music videos and pieces of musical media that I have put in my videos, and I think most of the actual music I use is linked in the description. But while making those videos, I realized just how far I've come in terms of my fitness goals, which gave me a pretty good feel, to be honest. But the progress I have made, I've made some major like progress in my chest area. I've made some decent progress in my forearm area. And ironically, both this leg and this part of this leg have increased in size moderately. So that's actually really good. But I want to do an actual workout program for myself in the future. Like, that's another reason I want to quit working out for a little bit until I do some brainstorming about some workouts that will benefit me the most, instead of relying on like all these different random workouts that some of them I don't really enjoy doing. So, like a personalized workout plan, so to speak, created by myself, stick to that plan for like a month and then see the end results after a month to see if that workout plan actually did anything for me. Oh, that was bad. That was one with really bad form. Because I do love working out, but I just don't want this channel to be a workout centric channel. Because I'll be honest, in this day and age of YouTube, there are plenty of workout channels out there. Like, I mean, plenty. In fact, way too many, to be honest. So it's really hard to get into fitness on YouTube because of the overabundance of like people who do workouts and whatnot. And boy, I'm winded. Ooh, I don't do squats that much without just free weight or weight in general. So just doing normal squats in rapid succession actually wins me. Also, I want to work on cardio. I sometimes like run on the treadmill for like 15 minutes every second gym session, but I think my body has gotten so used to doing cardio at work that any other type of cardio just doesn't interest me. But cardio is very important for a balanced, healthy body. And if the zombie apocalypse ever comes, I want to be able to outrun a zombie. Little humor there. So, trying to find perfect balance here. Also, nice jump, cat. Dang. But another thing I want to do is start uploading more in terms of varied content. I think I've said this already, but I feel like I don't really have anything to expand upon in terms of the whole workout genre. The closest thing I can say I do is I'm a realist, meaning I don't really give advice that I don't believe in. That's the reason I don't talk about like trying to push beyond your limits and go till absolute pain. There was a lot of people in the gym my age or younger that really want to push themselves to the point where they'll get a nosebleed while deadlifting, or they will like start to actually injure themselves and just say, nah, pain makes me stronger. And I used to think that quite a bit. But the older I get, the more I realize that it's good to push yourself to that failure point. But once your body says, I'm done, I can't do anymore, stop. So I really do believe in working out to make yourself healthier, but not working out to absolutely destroy your body down the line. Because if you work out properly and you like follow a strict regimen, or you like follow a strict diet, both of those I don't actually do. Like I'll work out, maybe I've been working a lot at my job, so I might recently go to the gym like 2 to 3 times per week and work out for anywhere between 1 to 2 hours, high intensity, where I don't stop till my body says I can't take it anymore. And once my body says, hey, you've hit the required reps, or hey, it's time for a break, I call it quits and I go home. But realistically, you don't really need to work out for more than an hour. And hell, if you put down your phone, you just focus on your music and your workouts, you could probably get a very vigorous, high intensity workout done in 45 minutes. Most of the time, the people I see at the gym, and I have nothing against anyone, like this is just my opinion, but most of the people I see at the gym are, my right leg is a little too strong there. I was pushing it away. Most of the like people, see now I'm just bending. Like most of the people I see at the gym are either talking with their friends or are on their phone more than they are working out. And that's another thing where I feel like if I recorded here, I would be able to do a much higher intensity workout, because I wouldn't have to worry about editing as much. I wouldn't have to worry about like making sure no one interrupts my sets. I wouldn't have to worry about people in the background, because like most gyms, when you join, they will have a waiver, and that waiver will say whether or not it's okay to record. Oop. And in my gym, it's okay to record, and everyone in there knows that they have the chance to be recorded, so everyone's okay with it. However, I am one of those people that likes to ask, hey, is it okay if I record here, before I even start recording? So every video that I have where people are in the background, I've gotten the A-OK from each one of them. So I know that's just me, that's just a quirk of me, but that's just how I am as a person. But I think maybe when I do write my regimen down, come up with a new routine that benefits me 100%, then I will probably be doing that routine at home. So you'll see more of my little home gym here, and instead of the like record for hours on end at the actual gym, editing that all up and then bringing snippets here and there, I will just record a full workout here with the new regimen and then post that. And at the end of a month of doing that a solid at least 3 or 4 times a week, then I will update everyone on if that routine helped me or not. Now, so those were some minor stretches. Now let's get some minor incline bench presses done. I'm starting to get better at incline bench. The last video I uploaded was actually that. So This is going to be a light set of 20. Oop, I hit my hat. But all in all, I still enjoy YouTube. I still enjoy doing this 100%. It gives me a hobby to do. It gets me out there, so to speak, and it gives me a reason to learn how to edit, learn how to make videos, and possibly learn how to make music, and finally get around to actually doing some gameplay walkthroughs and completing some games that I haven't completed realistically 100% in years. So there's just a lot of things I want to do. But for now, as stated before, this will be the last major workout video on the channel for at least a week. Then when I return, I will update on if my physique changed at all during my hiatus, or I will return with a new workout plan and then go back to working out religiously, but here, and work out consistent, like every single day, no missing a day, and then keep track of my progress, and then see if that new plan I came up with actually benefits me at the end of the month. All right, here's the big boy. But now, enough about all that. Let's focus on finishing this workout. After this, it's work time. Good. Let's put the small weights back on. Actually, where is the other small weight? There it is. So I just put the small 5-pound weights on just to make the bar a little bit more even, because the bar itself is only 5 pounds. So with the two 5-pound weights, it ends up being 15 pounds plus the two 25s. So now we're going to do 10 reps with this. And that was pretty damn good. Actually, before I put this back in the downward position or flat position, let us move this over here. We're at 19 minutes, which isn't bad. And let us let's do some other chest back exercises. Also, this is a really good like wrist exercise I found. So you take a dumbbell, you put one weight on it, you keep your like arm extended, and then you just do this. So this is actually a very good wrist exercise that I ironically can't take credit for this, but Akimbo69, who is a arm wrestler, a professional arm wrestler, about my size actually, not arm wise. His arms are huge, and I think he weighs like maybe 180, which is my dream weight. But he does this as part of his like arm wrestling competition workout. And I found that this is actually really good in terms of strengthening your wrist. And I typically do it sometimes. But you can even do a full rotation and then bring it back up. So it's just something I wanted to show. It normally adds a lot heavier weight than 10 pounds though. Like I think he's doing like 50 pound dumbbells. I'm nowhere near that strong yet. I can do 40-pound dumbbells, but not with every exercise. All right. Here's my 220s. And let us do some chest exercise. Actually, could lower this a little bit. There we go. Nope. We're gonna try for, let's say, let's do 10 for now. All right. Sorry about that. So I think that was 10. So let's do another set of 10. Oh, so yeah, I could also probably let's do 5 more, but let's put my chest up here. Oh. All right. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Alright, water time. Alrighty, I'm back. So, that's a few different sets. Probably should move these. Alright. This weight is actually a little bit heavier than that weight. And I would do I'm going to try to do 18 of these, but if I make it to 10, I'll call that a success. That was hard. That was actually really hard. Whew. All right. Now we do some forearm exercises. Again, I'm going to do 20 or try to do 20. All right, that's the first set done. So here's a little thing about me. This arm, I can't do this. So doing like curls like that is very difficult for me to do. There is there is a machine that I could invest in. It doesn't cost that much. I think it costs like maybe $100, which is expensive for my tastes, but isn't impossible for me to actually do or buy. And it will slowly, it anchors my like arm upside down, so it would anchor it like this, and then I can adjust it to like different positions. I think that might help get condition this wrist to at least, when like put in this position, at least stay in this position for a little bit. But there are some exercises that I've been doing to help strengthen the abilities that I have in this arm, which I'm proud of. So yeah, let's do another set. Like I'm very proud of how far I've come in terms of my fitness goals, especially considering that a lot of this weight, when I first started working out, I could not do any of this weight at home. Like, I was struggling. But getting an actual gym membership and working out there and supplementing that with workouts at home, it really does help. And that's till failure. My arm can't do anymore. Alright, that's till failure for that set. I don't think that was another 20, but now let's do 10 of these. I did 20. And that completes the set for my forearm for now. We're at 32 minutes, so oop, almost tripped over my tarp, or turf rather. So now let's do a set of 30 shrugs, because I haven't done shrugs in a long time. Also, I find it to be very peaceful when I work out outside. Like, I don't know if I've commented on or talked about this in this video, because I have a bad memory. I can forget what I ate for breakfast if I don't keep track of it. But I feel like outside of doing like some pull-ups and some like leg exercises, I could probably do my entire workout outside in my little home gym. My biceps still a bit sore from like those forearm exercises. Also, when I go to the gym, this is a me problem. I am so compelled to do the absolute maximum weight possible when it's better to have good form or decent form instead of just overbearing weight. So when working out, it's best to have perfect form rather than to go heavy. And that's something I'm slowly learning. And like I've been very lucky that the gym I go to has some of the nicest people on the planet there. So no one's picked on me. No one said anything about my workouts and how sometimes I'll go really heavy or sometimes I'll go really light with high volume. And everyone there is respectful. And I guarantee you, if I asked for help, 9 out of 10 of those people would probably help me. Hell, the first time I ever went to the gym, the very first gym session I did, which I actually made a video on, a motivational video, which was the last video I posted. There was a very kind dude, a little bit younger than me, who helped me do some benching. And then the next time I wanted to bench to test if I could bench, he helped me do my full set of 225s. Not 225 pounds, or 225 pounds. I mean 225-pound plates, which is in that video. And the funny thing is that video, a little bit of disclaimer, I was doing a set and I ended up doing more reps than I intended. So I did another set and I made 4 reps. So a little bit of disclaimer, that snippet to that video was just a failed set after doing a previous set. And I said, you know what, this reminds me of the time I went to the gym for the first time and I could only do 3 reps. And I would do 3 reps every single time I went to the gym, and eventually I could do 5 reps, and eventually I could do 6 reps, and eventually I could do 10 reps. So that was just a failed set, or not failed. I did finish the 4th one, but I just said, you know what? Instead of throwing this video away, let's snip it together and show my progress, because that is exactly how I started benching incline. Was I did 1 rep, then 2, then 3, then 4, and eventually I was able to do an entire set with some assistance, of course. But that dude spotted me a second time, which you saw in the previous video, and he was the kindest soul I think I met. But that dude is a beast. That dude was a beast. Awesome physique. All right. Hey Bailey, how you doing? All right. Let's do a set of dumbbell raises. Let's go for 10 on each side. Ooh, this is heavier than what I do at the gym. Dang. Whew. I underestimate my metal weights, man. Oh, good Lord. Oh, Bailey. Oh, well. I underestimate my metal weights significantly. Ironically, there are some parts of my left arm that excel more than my right arm. It also helps that I can't feel as much pain and whatnot in my left side. So it's actually very easy for me to tax my left side way too hard and not know it till my left side stops responding. right, Bailey? So that's that set done. Whew. You can also let's do a set of 10 pseudo rows with these. Alright, we're done with the dumbbells for now. Oh. Ain't you cute, Bailey? Yes. My neighbor's dog. She's very excited. Alright. Actually, I probably don't need those. Or need that. I can do it with this. We're gonna do a set of push-ups. Whew. That was tough. Yeah, that's still unfortunately squeaky. Not as squeaky as it used to be, but still squeaky. All right. We're at 43 minutes. So we're going to do one more set, and that will be it for the video. That set will be some squats. You can also you can take a bar like this. You can do this exercise to help grow arms. Again, learned it from Akimbo. I'll probably be doing that in my new regimen. But we are not going to be squatting 2 25-pound plates without a proper squat rack. That would be really unsafe. Bailey, I know you want to play, but my cat don't like playing. Yeah? Yeah? So, no. Bailey, if he scratches you, that's your problem. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Oh, now you're a pansy? I see now. He hisses at you and you come running to me. Also, do not pee on my turf. Instead, alright, this will be the final set. Then it's work time. We're just going to take this, put it on my back. Again, I can squat a lot more than this, but this is more like the warm-up, really. Got to work on my form when squatting too, so this also helps with my form. Not bad. Not bad. Well, let's do a set of 20 for these. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully I'll get out in the next few days. And disclaimer, it's not going to be a workout video. Take care all, and thank you all for watching. Peace out.